Why should I be ever been lost? I couldn't be ever understanding. Why am I supposed to be so lost that I will ever be? I haven't done anything wrong, but somehow I am lost. I couldn't understand. Why am I supposed to be so lost? I just couldn't get. Why the hell am I supposed to be so lost? Wherever I feel, wherever I go, I feel my find myself anyway. I be always be lost. Why does it has to be so cruel? I couldn't be understand. Why does it has to be so hard to be find something? But I always been lost. Why am I supposed to be so lost that I couldn't ever understand? I wanna be somebody to somebody, but I wanna be always be lost that I couldn't be. I want to know why am I so lost. I'm trying to figure out the things, but I couldn't be anyway. I'm always being lost. I wanna go, I wanna know what am I supposed to do. Wherever I go, I will never be finding somebody. I wanna be finding somebody, but I couldn't find it. Why does it have to be so hard? I just don't know. Why am I lost in the place where I never belong? I want you to know that why am I be so lost? Wherever I go, I find nobody. I find nobody. Wherever I go, I find nobody. Why am I supposed to be so lost? I want the answer, but I couldn't get anywhere. I always finding it. I want you to tell me, where do I find the answer? Where am I go? Where I go, I find only the thing that's called lost. Why am I so lost? Why do I have to be so lost that I couldn't even be finding somebody? Why do you think that I have to be so lost? I have to be so lost I cannot even prove that I am even existing. I want you to know, why do I have to be so fucking lost that I couldn't ever understand? But I want you to know, why am I so lost? Why am I so lost? I want, but I couldn't find. But I want you to know that why am I so lost? But I will be somebody that will ever find somebody in some way. But I want you to know that I'm no more lost, but I'm having lost. But I have to be somebody to be somebody. But I want you to know that I'm lost in some way. I wanna be somebody, but I couldn't find a way to find somebody. I want to make out my way. I don't wanna be so lost. I don't wanna be so lost. It feels so much terrifying, but I don't wanna be so lost. I don't wanna be. I wanna know, where am I supposed to go? It feels so much unworthy to be somewhere that I do not belong. I want you to know that I'm gonna be somewhere in some way. But till then, where am I supposed to go? I'm always finding these things that I could never been in the way. I want to be somebody. It feels so hard, but I wanna be somebody so that anybody could be. I want you to be somebody that would respect, not in the way that you ever been lost. I don't want you to be lost. I want you to be somewhere that you will ever belong there. I want you to be somewhere that you cannot be lost in there. You may be in the hearts that you have been lost. You have to find yourself somewhere. I will say you wanna be not lost. You want to find yourself somewhere. I want you to be somewhere that you could find yourself and get better in the way. You want to be lost, then be in the lost. But don't be the lost man that you will ever find. You want to be a lost. Just be somebody. Just be somebody. Not be somebody that never gets somewhere. That wherever you go, you find somebody that will never be lost. You wanna be somebody that will never be lost. Never ever forget that you exist now. So you gotta be lost in the way that you ever go. So you wanna be somewhere that you have lost. You have to find your way. Wherever you go, you will find it in the face of your heart. Trust your heart and go wherever you are lost. You wanna be. Oh my, you wanna be lost. Don't ever be troubled in the lostness. See the darkness through it. I hope so. You will find your lostness.